Hi people, I'm back. I have a lot of interesting things to talk to you about. This one here is about a video that I was told to go watch, and it was of Bigfoot Odyssey. They had a guy on there named Mark Barton who's telling his story on Bigfoot Odyssey. His story is not a good one. He had dealt with the Foots and didn't come out good for him. I urge all of you to look this up. I think the title of it is Mark Barton Trail to Bigfoot. I think that's what it was. There was no episode on it, so I couldn't give you the episode. Anyway, I urge all of you to see it. This will back up some of the things I've been saying. If you listen to what Mark says, as far as how they communicate with him, it's just like I tell you, they let you know. Sometimes you get direct words and everything else. He talks about it just like I do. I just found out about this video and it just really upset me. But things that I do know. I know there's aliens involved in this. I don't want to talk about aliens, but this is the way it is. He's brought this up, and the Foots in that video, they are intimidating him and being threatening to him, and they speak of their masters. Well, their masters are the aliens. Now, the Foots I deal with, they're free. They don't go along with the aliens no more. They're a different breed altogether. They're not a different breed. They broke away. Just as in slave days, the slaves broke away, and that's what you got. But these guys are slaves to the aliens. There's a lot of them. I don't know how many. This is partly the reason why Robin Lynn warned me that I can't go just anywhere, because I'll go around tribes that are not going to like me and like what my tribe is. My clan, rather. I'm sorry. It's a clan. That's better terminology. But the bottom line of this is there is bad Bigfoot out there, and that's why they are oriented on in with the aliens. And they must not be good aliens. I'm understanding there's a lot of aliens in this world, in our world, on this earth. Good ones and bad ones. More good than bad. If you look up all the scientific things that go on in like ancient aliens and all the research things that go on, I catch a lot of it. And now the government is forced to. They're throwing out a lot of stuff about the UFOs, and they have been forced to that. They have hidden this about the UFOs for years for one fact: they can't compete with them. They can't deal with them. They're trying a lot of technologies, trying to be able to do that. If they want to come down here and take over, we're screwed. That's what it amounts to. Now, the other part of it is they have the Foots down here that they developed. Ones are still with them. They could do a lot of damage to us too. But we also have the good Foots that I deal with. I don't know what they can prevent or not ever. And these are things I didn't really want to get into, but now that I know this is out here, I have to get into it. I don't know about the alien-oriented type Foots. All I know is that I think the warning Robin Lynn gave me was to keep me away from them, but I don't know about them. I know they exist. That's why there's a separation. Like I've always told you, there's a separation. There's Republicans and Democrats in the Foot world, you know. Only these two don't intermingle like our government does. These two are basically against each other. So where all that goes, I don't know. But I urge everybody to see that video. It's like I say, it's one of Bigfoot Odyssey's videos with Mark Barton, Trail to Bigfoot, I think the name of it is. Anyway, I have told you all how since 1971 or 73, I think it's 73, that I've been led on a path to where I am today. And I mean, that's a long time. That's a long time to be groomed, is what Mark Barton calls it being groomed. Maybe I'm being groomed, I don't know. But I'm going to show you something that I'm going to show you a tattoo that I got back in, I think, 1985. I seen it and I had to have it. I don't know why. It's not my type of thing. I'm a Harley guy. I get tattoos like I do with Harley Davidson. But I got this tattoo. I seen this picture and it just stuck with me. I had to have it. Had to have it. I don't know why. I'll show you in just a minute. But I got it in 1985. Now, all things, like I say, I've been led up to where I'm at today with the Foots, through the out-of-body situation, getting the book to read about why I had the out-of-body, and that's just to show me the things that they're capable of, how they can go off. Give me a better awareness of them. Okay, here's what I got. Recently, we come across with a dog man in our yard. We come in at night, and I've told all this on my previous videos. Come across, he was in our yard. Sharon seen him. I got a glimpse of him. Sharon couldn't really identify exactly what she seen, but when she described all of them to me, I know this is a dog man, because I've been hearing a lot about dog men since I've been opening up about the Foot thing. I never heard of a dog man before I had the Foots. I had no idea what a dog man was. So, anyway, I got this tattoo in '85, long before I was here with any of this, but I was still on my journey with the Foots. The Foots were still showing me something. This was put into my head. I'm not a guy that likes scary movies and stuff like that. It don't bother me, but I have no attraction for it. Anyway, traded a guy a trailer for getting some tattoo work done. And I had to have his tattoo. I traded him his trailer just to get his tattoo. I don't know why. I'm going to try to stand up and show it to you. I hope I can get this off. You have to excuse any scars or my colostomy or anything like that, because I went through with cancer. I hope you can see that. That is a dog man. Why I have it, I don't know. On the other side is a warrior with a blade going against the dog man. You see the tattoos? These are from 1985. This is part of what I've been shown, and I don't even know why till today. Now, when Flower was coming around, she put things in Sharon's head, and she had Sharon tell me one time, and Sharon has no idea why she told me this. I did it. We knew the Foots were out there in the yards and stuff. We knew they were around. We hadn't really made real contact with them. Matter of fact, we know they're there. Didn't even know if it was Flower or what, but the one was real interested in talking to me. We figured that was a female. We didn't know. She told me one day, says, you have to take your shirt off, let your hair down, and go out through the woods. What? What are you talking about? This is what she told me to do. So I did it. That was earlier in the afternoon. And later in the evening, we went out. Well, Nate, come back. We was on the bike. Come back, and I parked the bike. And Sharon was on the phone talking to her daughter. And I'm over off the bike, and I went to sit down in a chair right in front of my pump house over there. And all of a sudden, this thing come up in the woods right up close. I mean, from here, probably 10 feet from me in the bush, doing this. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm sitting there, and I'm listening and looking. I'm just sitting there. I'm listening and looking. It's like this thing's trying to tell me something at 500 miles an hour, and I couldn't understand a word of it. So I hollered for Sharon, listen. Well, she's on the phone talking away to her daughter. So I'm listening. Pretty soon, I kind of stand up and lean up against the pump house. It quit. I heard no more. I finally asked Sharon, I said, did you hear that? And she said, well, I thought that was you. No, it wasn't me. So that was my first encounter with Flower. But anyway, that was after I went through the woods with my shirt off. Now, this has all been brought up. I have a strong feeling this was for them to see a full shot of my tattoo of the Dog Man and the warrior going against him. As far as perspectives are concerned, the Dog Man is much bigger than the warrior. Okay? And they're like having a face-off. So, I don't know why I got this. These kind of things that are not set into me. This picture overwhelmed me when I seen it. Like, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. I don't know why. This is somehow let's put these messages into you and do the things they do. So anyway, now that I'm tied up with Jack Quinn, he knows a lot about the Dog Man. I'm going in around about to see what I can find out about the Dog Man. I've heard people talk stories about how the Dog Man, that's been developed by the government to I don't know, do what, but it's not a Bigfoot. The Bigfoot was developed by the aliens to mine their gold and be their servants and do their labor. Anyway, ones break free. The free ones that are free want to be free and are curious to us and want to know. I mean, like, Flower would be one of us if she could. She tried hard to show us that. Anyway, the Dog Man was not developed by the government. If anybody's got that in their head, they're off the hook. For years over in Europe and other places, they've talked about the werewolves. And this is what people have seen way back when, because the Dog Man will get down on all fours and look like an oversized wolf. And then he'll stand up and he'll say, oh, he's changed into a man. No, it's the Dog Man. They don't change into human form. Nothing like that. But I want to clarify that. The Dog Man's been around long before our government was doing any scientific developments or anything like that. And I've already tried to clear up about the Nephilim. My honest beliefs about that. The Bible will tell you what it says and doesn't fit the foots. So, anyway, I know I haven't been with you for a while, and these are things I really wasn't ready to bring out to you. You know, I don't want to scare people. People have called me and asked me, how do I approach the Foots? And the people want to be with the Foots. They want to go around them. And the first thing I tell them is, kill any fear in you. That's the only way you can do it. If you run across a bad one and you got fear in you, you'll end up just like Mark Barton. Somewhere, Mark Barton, he might have been out like, people watch scary movies. They watch the scary movies. They want to see a scary movie. And it comes up, they close their eyes. That's kind of like the situation with, I believe, Mark Barton. He got to a situation where he got scared. When it happens, they take care of it. You can't have fear with them. They have to respect you, and you have to respect them. Anyway, I'm off here. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. I got a little more to talk about, but these are some things I didn't want to talk about. So, thank you for watching. I'll get back with you at a later date. Thank you much.